The world I knew was quite simple. I didn't know there was such a thing as electricity or that water could come into the house through a pipe. I never thought about what I looked like. I didn't know what a mirror was.
Sidney Poitier was an Oscar winner. He was an icon as well, the first A-list black actor in Hollywood. Oprah Winfrey wanted to make a documentary about him. Reginald Hudlin directed it. But from interviewing Oprah for many times, I realized just how much Sidney meant to her personally.
We were just talking about the fact, Patrick, that Sidney Poitier, no matter who he met, and if you ever go out to dinner with him, it lasts forever because he's speaking to the waiter, he's speaking to the person who made the food, he's speaking to the...
Well, you do that too.
Yes, I do that too, partly because I learned it from him, that whole interest in everybody, that everybody matters and everybody is important. But that's what he did.
It's a cliche. It's lonely at the top. How lonely was this man?
Because he was the alpha. He had to do it all himself. I'm going to be a black man who's not going to compromise my integrity as a human being, as an actor. I'm only going to do great parts that I believe in, that I can show my parents
Even
and
when
not
you
be
didn't have
embarrassed.
the power really to do that.
Right. This is the thing. He created leverage when there was no leverage.
What's lonely is having no one to share that space with who understands what it means to share that space. But I would say the defining moment for me is the story that he tells of needing the money, where he was offered $750 for a role, and he turns down that role. He could have had the money had he just taken the role, and he did not take the role because he said his own father would not have accepted what that character
I think I admired
accepted.
that about him even more than all the rest of it. Without him, there would be no Oprah as we know Oprah.
Nobody who has been successful as a black person in America would exist as they now currently exist. He was white America's first black friend.
That's right.
He was the first person to allow white people to understand that.
I was there. I was one of those white people. That's how I
he
felt.
normalized blackness.
He normalized it.
He normalized and humanitized blackness.
Changed us all.
And because of that, it changed us all. And I think that's what young people need to understand. But I bet even you learned something about him you didn't know from this stuff.
Oh, I did.
Yes.
So many, especially the early things.
Yes.
Especially what he didn't know when he came here. My gracious. Thank you for giving me your time, both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Patrick Stoner. I'm very lucky.
Flicks with Patrick Stoner explores the craft and culture of filmmaking that enhance our communities for television stations and websites around the country.